Hey Carl, didn't you want to see me about something?
Yes. I overheard Sharon and Ralph talking yesterday, and they were discussing the Watchtower. I know that you are a Christian, and I wanted to know your viewpoint.
Well, many religious groups lead people astray from Christianity more than ever today.
Yes, that is true.
So let's see if we can identify some marks of these groups.
Okay.
What if an organization tells their followers one thing to be true, and then another thing to be true later on?
They would be liars, of course.
Then let's say I was a part of that organization, and I discovered they were liars. However, I still followed them, and continued to persuade others to join. What would you do?
I would do whatever I could to help you see that your organization is not following God. I would warn you to separate from that organization immediately.
Right. And do you think a person should examine, not only the teachings, but the history of any religious organization, before deciding it is the truth?
Yes, that seems critically important.
A history of deception and unfulfilled prophecies is most incriminating.
Right. And they should be exposed.
Exactly, these are the results of a cult, and all cults claim to be God's only true people. But their claims are highly suspect, because they are involved in serious scandals and frauds at top levels. Also, both Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 20 through 22, and Matthew chapter 24 verse 11, and 23 through 27. These scriptures warn us of false prophets, and how would false prophets be identified using these scriptures?
They would speak in the name of God, and it doesn't come true.
And what would you think, if members of a certain religion were not allowed to read other religious literature?
Well, that do sound a bit controlling.
Exactly. It shows that there is an authoritarian rule and fear of the facts, as well as an inability to use discernment. And just like the Watchtower, the Mormons claim that one must study their books to receive an accurate knowledge of the Holy Scriptures, even though they also use the Bible.
I never thought about that.
All cults believe that their leader is the sole interpreter of Scripture, and the same is true with Jehovah's Witnesses. If I were to examine what the Mormons believe, do you think it would be a good idea to read books written by ex-members?
Yes, this would help with an accurate evaluation of the belief.
Yes, and this is so you won't be drawn into a belief that you haven't fully examined. But what if all dissent from a religion is seen as evidence of pride or sin?
Then that is definitely a problem.
Yes, cults are authoritarian by nature, and they will excommunicate members for any breach of policy or disobedience to the organization.
It is incredible that you know so much about cults and organizations. I never thought to study like that. And to be honest with you, Jane, I have been a Jehovah's Witness for 20 years, and I recently have been feeling a little strange about the Watchtower organization and its followers.
And to be open with you, I am a former Jehovah's Witness that found out who the true Jehovah God is, according to the Holy Scriptures of the Bible.
I have been fighting with myself for some time now, and I have decided this day to open my heart. I am confident that you can give me more proofs and facts about the Watchtower organization, and maybe even answer some difficult questions I have been struggling with.
I will try. Let's have dinner after work on Friday. It will be my treat.
Okay, and thank you, Jane. I will be getting back to work now. Until tomorrow night.
Until tomorrow night.